Yeah, shame-free life.
Hey, shalom and blessings to your family. Hope you're doing well. This is Ronald Zion. Listen, I won't be before you long, but if you have not yet subscribed to the Shame-Free Life family and community, I invite you to do so. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button below, and right beside it, there is a bell. If you smash that bell, you get the instant notifications whenever I do go live or upload a video. But most importantly, if any of the content has been a blessing to you, if it's challenged you to be a much better version of yourself, to fulfill your divine purpose, then don't keep it to yourself. Like the content, share the content. Let's get right into it. I want to talk to you very briefly concerning stop trying to force what doesn't fit. Stop forcing what doesn't fit. I can vividly remember trying to get on an elevator to make it to a meeting. It was upstairs on the top floor. And when the elevator doors opened, I had people behind me waiting to get on, but I had a sea of people that were before me that were already on. And they had this look on their face like, are you kidding me? Somebody else gonna try to get on this elevator? I mean, really? And I'm looking back at them. I'm like, well, you don't have to worry about me, because y'all have looked like y'all done met the capacity, and this gonna crash at any time. I'm taking the stairs. So I had people behind me. They were just moving me out of the way and trying to squeeze into this overpopulated elevator that looked like that it had already reached its maximum capacity of people, and they were trying to fit in. I took the stairs, went upstairs. Now, something that I found out, number one, I got to my floor quicker than those that were on the elevator. Number two, I got my cardio in. But most importantly, it was a comfortable experience. I didn't have anybody taking the stairs with me. Perhaps it said, listen, I'm not interested in cardio. I'm good. I'm too lazy. I'm good. For whatever the reason was, I took the stairs, got my cardio in, but it was a comfortable experience, even though I had to take the stairs alone. Stop forcing what doesn't fit. You know, in life, oftentimes we find ourselves forcing ourselves in situations and circumstances that just don't fit. It becomes an uncomfortable experience for not only you, but for the other person or persons. We try to forge things. It just doesn't fit. We try to make things happen, but it just doesn't fit. And this is where we have to be very discerning and also open for what this experience is telling me. Not just about the experience, but about me. Why is it so important for me to force myself into a situation that does not fit me? You know, Yeshua, the Christ, he made it very simple and plain to his disciples. He says that he told them that if you go into a city and they receive you in shalom, shalom, peace, even assalamu alaikum, peace. If they receive you in peace, then peace will be upon them. Because peace is why you're going in the first place. You have a purpose, and your purpose is to be me in my stead when I'm not there. Your purpose is to represent me. Your purpose is to do what I would do if I were there, but I'm not there, but I deputize you to do it. That's your purpose. And peace accompanies you. Peace accompanies your purpose. But if you go somewhere and those folks don't receive you in the same thing that you're bringing them, which is peace, if they don't refract that, if they don't reflect that, then I want you to knock the dust from your feet to serve as a testimony against them. that you spent your time, your energy, your resources to travel long and far to get to them, to bring them peace. Let it serve as a testimony that you were there, and turn and walk away and keep it moving. The opposite of peace is chaos. So if we find ourselves trying to fit in a situation that is chaotic, but you're there on assignment to bring peace, we are to do as the disciples were instructed: knock the dust from our feet and turn the other way and keep it moving. There are people that are waiting for you and I, that are there to give us back the peace that we bring. There are people that are waiting for you. There are people that are praying for you. There are people that have been waiting for you for a long time. But let's ask ourselves the question: how many times have we been entangled in situations and circumstances and relationships that we forge a relationship with? We try to force something and it does not fit. And that which can fit is waiting for us. But we cannot give them what they're waiting for because we are entangled in situations that don't fit. Stop trying to force what doesn't fit. There are people that could care less about your opinions, even though that your opinion may be a totally different perspective that can broaden their horizons to make them think outside of the box. But they're comfortable with being a prisoner in their own mind. They're comfortable in being a slave to their own opinions. They're narrow-minded, and they have no desire to expand or to be free. Knock the dust from your feet. Keep it moving. Stop forcing what no longer fits. You may find yourself, especially around the so-called holidays, that even in dealing with family members, you know that they don't like you, and you've done everything that you can to try to smooth things over, to try to win them over, to try to bring them peace, to try to celebrate them and do all that you can for them. But they're only interested in chaos. They're only interested in confusion. They're only interested in participating in the latest gossip about others, but also about you behind your back. Stop forcing what no longer fits. You know, a lot can be said even about relationships, one-on-one relationships. I have seen so many people get married because someone on Facebook got married and posted their pictures. I've seen so many people get married because, hey, I'm getting older and I'm tired of being alone. I just want to have companionship in my life. I'm tired of taking the trash out. I'm tired of, I need someone around my house to do certain things. And they get married thinking that they're ready to get married, but they haven't done any due diligence in dealing with the emotional issues and trauma that lie beneath being handsome, having a nice body, looking beautiful, have symbols of status, money, all of that. And so all of that stuff lies beneath them, and they rush to get married, or they rush into a relationship, and it lasts no longer than a snowball in Arizona in July. Stop forcing what no longer fits. If you find yourself in a relationship and you're trying to forge this relationship and you're trying to make it work, and it just seems like it just doesn't work, and you're doing your best, and you're trying to do all that you can and going above and beyond, and just, you have to ask yourself, am I trying to force something that doesn't fit? And there are many people that are even on jobs, that find themselves, I hate this job, make good money, but I hate this job. It doesn't challenge me anymore. I don't like this job. This person overlooked me and I was well qualified for this promotion, but I'm stuck in this particular area. I'm unfulfilled. I'm not satisfied. or I'm not getting the money that I feel that I deserve, I'm not getting a promotion, stop forcing what no longer fits. What you're waiting for is waiting for you. But oftentimes we find ourselves entangled in certain situations and circumstances that tie up and milk us of our time, our energy, and our resources because of the superficial things that we hold to be so true and that we need in our lives at that time. That we can no longer step into something that brings us peace, that connects to your purpose, and that brings you freedom. Freedom to be you. Freedom of acceptance concerning you. So I just challenge you, as I challenge myself, that we have got to stop trying to force what no longer fits. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Hey, no harm, no foul. But to remain in a place and a space year after year, month after month, day after day, we have to look in the mirror and say, is it the situation's fault? Or is it my fault that I don't see my own worth? Is it my fault that I continue to settle for this? Is it me? Continue to forge certain situations and circumstances to make it or mold it into something that's desirable for me. I have to check myself. So let's stop forcing what doesn't fit. Get in where you fit in. And as I always say and will continue to say, that your life begins when you say so. Peace and blessings, fam. Love you to life.
Yeah, shame-free life, shame-free life, shame-free life. Yeah. Shame-free life, shame-free life, shame-free life, shame-free life.